Test. Test. we're showing what's going to happen during a review. Yeah, because I didn't have your set up yet.
Mirror those displays, please. It looks beautiful.
Alright, so now you do your review. Hit this thing on the switch again. Now you're going to do one button twice.
After each review, move your mouse on here, click that, hit F11, and when it goes back to that, hit F11 again, and your screen's back up. See how your scoreboard's back up there?
Okay. So that's what you guys are going to have to do.
So just hit down here, F11 twice. And
Yeah, just got to click the mouse so it's on the other screen and not that one.
Okay.
And then, of course, you get the mouse back to this. Good?
Looks good.
All right. I got another chair over by my table.
It's terrible.
There's chairs. You see where those old things over there by the door? Yeah, they're on.
What's up?
They don't have the box after a lot, or
They should. I don't. No. I'm streaming. I can't tweet. Okay. I mean, I can try and tweet, but it'd be a little difficult.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I'd like to welcome you to the 2014 Dave Schultz Memorial International Competition. We're going to get started today with the Greco-Roman competition. At this time, everyone please stand for the playing the national anthem of the United States of America. Scorekeepers, before you start your matches, please check the clocks at
You all
1
set?
minute.
Okay.
After that each period, referees,
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome 2014 Dave Schultz Memorial International Greco-Roman competition. Here on mat 1, we have Joe Betterman going against Jose Magallanes of Peru. Betterman will be in the red. Peruvian will be in the blue.
clock set at 3 minutes. Start of the match. You may then begin.
Helps when you have your charger on your computer, right? All right, so we are underway on mats 3 and 4. About to get started here on mat number 1. 59 kilo. First round matchup. Betterman working the head early on. And again, we've got new weight classes for you. Greco-Roman and freestyle are actually different weight classes, but Greco weight classes 59 kilos, 66 kilos, 71 kilos, 75 kilos, 80 kilos, 85 kilos, 98 kilos, and 130 kilos. And those are just a tad bit heavier than the freestyle weight classes. Freestyle wrestle tomorrow, same time. All Greco today. Betterman got third here last year, 60 kilos. And he'll get a push-out right there. Takes a 1-0 lead just about a minute into the first period. Actually, I do believe Betterman lost first round last year, if I recall correctly, came back and got third. And a heck of a tournament on the backside. With this new, oh, there you see an arm throw attempt from the Peruvian going out of bounds. We'll get 2 for the takedown, no turn. And that is confirmed. So 3-0 score in favor of Joe Betterman. We're going to have a challenge. First match. They're actually not going to challenge it. So we got that 3-0 score, about a minute left in the first period. Betterman looking strong early on. Like I was saying with these new weight classes, and a push out for Betterman. That'll be a 1 point, 4-0 score. These new weight classes, we're going to see guys adjusting and wrestling that we wouldn't normally see before. 59 kilos. Betterman's the 1 seed, and then you have Spencer Mango, who's been the American staple at 55 kilos in Greco. Has to bump up to 59. It's the lowest weight class now. So Betterman, Mango, same weight class. Another push out for Betterman. He's really hitting his stride here. 5-0. So that'll be a caution fleeing the mat and a point for Betterman. So not just the push out. And there's your takedown for Betterman and a turn, and that'll do it. 9-0 score. Joe Betterman over Magallanes of Peru. Again, Greco-Roman, it's now an 8-point tech as opposed to 7 that we saw at the World Championships in September. Also, another rule to point out for you, what was a 3-point throw is now a 4-point throw. And also those nuance rules, 2 4-point throws, what were 3 will not end a match. So, or a 5-point throw won't end a match. Only technical fall or a pin. So just looking around now, you got Nate Engel of the United States going against India on mat number 4. Max Nowry, United States, against Kazakhstan on mat number 3. And looks like Julian Gunnels going against Dmitry Ryabchinsky, both the United States, on mat number 2. And coming up here, we'll have Isaiah Verona, NYAC, USOAC, going against Rikiya Matsuzawa of Japan. Gotta bear with me on these names a little bit, so I familiarize myself with them. This will also be 59 kilo bout. So this change in weight class has improved the U.S. depth at this weight, the lowest weight, bringing those 60 kilo guys down. All right, we are ready to go. Japan, United States, round number 1. And Japan with the early takedown, working on a gut wrench. Verona was a FILA Junior World Team member for the United States this year. Did not place at the World Championships. And Japan coming out strong against Verona. 3-0 score on the push out. And another takedown, front headlock takedown for Japan. And a gut wrench here will do it early on in the first period, and that will do it. So that's an 8-0 tech fall for Matsuzawa of Japan. He will advance to face Ruben Navejas, excuse me there, of the Marines in the round of 16 coming up. All right, coming up, looks like we will have Alejandro Sancho wrestling on the NYAC USOAC going against Jamel Johnson wrestling of the Army WCAP. So Jamel Johnson being the blue, Alejandro Sancho in the red, both from the United States. And a nice body lock to the back there. So that's 4 for Sancho. He's working on a fall. We're just a minute into this match. And we are back up on the feet halfway through the first period. Got a 4-0 score. Takedown there for Johnson. Cuts that lead right in half. another takedown there for Johnson. And a gut wrench. He regains the lead. So Sancho comes out strong to start the first period, 4-8, or 4-0, excuse me, big 4-point move, body lock to the back. Then can't get the fall there. Johnson able to come out on top. Gets takedown, a couple turns there towards the end of the first period, 8-4 score. We are coming back for period number 2. Arm jag there for Johnson. 2 takedown, takes a 10-4 lead. And this is actually the first 66 kilo bout we've seen today. So Sancho working that underhook. Now he's trying to lock up that pinch headlock. See if he'll step through it. He's got to be careful here. Takedown will put the match out of reach. Technical fall. Halfway through this second period here. Staying steady at that 10-4 score. Johnson only takedown this period early on with that arm drag. Under a minute now, still that 10-4 score. Takedown for Johnson will end it. The winner of this match will have Daniyar of Kazakhstan in the round of 16. Most of the round of 16 at 66 kilos all set up. We only had, looks like 2 matches. Rayvon Perkins defeated Brian Graham over there on mat number 4 just a moment ago. And there's that takedown for Johnson. He'll get the technical fall with 10 seconds left in the match. So he'll advance round of 16. Impressive comeback for him after being down 4-0 early on. Looks like Trigas going against China. Nico Trigas in OAC going against China on mat number 4. And it looks like that might be our only American competitor on the mat. So I think I'm going to have to go hit a challenge here on mat number 4. So bear with me real quick. I'll be right back. All right, false alarm there on mat number 4. It's our second false alarm today. Coming up, looks like 80 kilo bout. Jumping from 66 to 80. Kustabayev Azamat of Kazakhstan going against Jonas Bossert of Switzerland. Looks like 80 kilos only has 5 competitors, so we'll have a round robin, 5-round round robin. We'll place the top 5, so everyone wrestles everyone. So both guys working good here. Got an arm spin attempt there from Kazakhstan. Defended well by Bossert. Switzerland's in the blue, I should mention. Kazakhstan in the red. He's working for that lift on the gut wrench. Hops left side, doesn't get it. Back up to the feet. Just under a minute now in the first period. We got a nut. All right, and we have a challenge, so I'll be right back.
Four, three, two, one.
All right, challenge fixed on mat number 4. I'm back for you. Looks like we've got a 6-4 halftime score here. Bossert of Switzerland in the lead. Azamat, Kazakhstan. So wrestlers come back to the center. Doing an excellent job on the video, I might add. That looks good. All right, back to action. Oh, arm drag there from Bossert, coming off strong early on here in the second. So it looks like we got a little bit of Twitter chat about 59 kilos. So if you're following along at home, you should go ahead and tweet us what you think about the new weight classes. Went through those for you earlier. 8 weight classes now instead of 7 being contested. But they are increased a little bit, even higher than the freestyle weights. So go ahead and chime in at USA Wrestling. Let us know what you think. If you like the new weight classes, if you don't like the new weight classes, let us know. Might even be a retweet or two coming your way. So looks like we're going to have a passivity warning on red. So Bossert's going to take top. Ozma down. Bossert will have some time to work here. It's his first caution there, so will not get a point. You get warned initially with the passivity, then it'll be a caution, and then it'll be a caution and a point with the loss of position. And then after that, it is match over, game over. So don't get 4. Bossert working tough on top, just not able to get anything going. Looks like Trigas on mat number 4 is making a comeback. He was down 7-0. It's 7-6 now with 2 minutes left in the second. So Trigas coming back against his Chinese opponent. Looks like he's wrestling Lee of China. If you want to check that out on mat number 4. Got Marco Lara of the U.S. going against, can't quite tell over there, but you got 2 U.S. guys going on mat number 3. I see Lara. And that, of course, is at 66 kilos over on mat number 3. We got a nice handful of singlet there. A duck under attempt from Kazakhstan. Countered by Bossert. He's going to get 2 on that. Pushes it to 8-4. They're going to give 1 on the counter for Kazakhstan. Out of bounds. So 8-5 is your score with 10 seconds left. And the Swiss will advance. Actually, he won't advance. It's a round robin, so he's going to wrestle everyone. But he wins this one. 1 step closer to that gold medal. So it looks like we got Lara and Flaherty wrestling from the OTC over on mat number 3. And Tree gets down 9-7 on mat number 4. He's on top, though, with about a minute left. So coming up here, Jason Chudzinski going against Peng Fei Yan. of China. And that is a 66 kilo bout, round of 16. Chudzinski wrestling out of the USOEC. Just waiting for them to get to the mat right now. And we have some Twitter action here from Slade G asking what is a kilo. A kilo is about what, 2.2 pounds? So there you go, Slade. About 2.2 pounds equals a kilo. We're the only country that actually uses pounds. But international wrestling, all kilos, bud. So there you go, Slade. Again, you have any questions, go ahead and tweet at us at USA Wrestling. And Chudzinski on the mat now. Still waiting on our Chinese competitor. You got 2013 World Team member Andy Bisick coming up on mat number 3. You want to check that out. He's going against Japan. That's at 76 kilos. Andy was our 74 kilo representative at the Worlds this year, bumping up to 76. Like I said earlier, those new weights are going to cause a little experimentation as far as who's wrestling what weight coming up for this next cycle. It looks like we're ready to get underway here. Jan and Chudzinski. Chudzinski will be in the red, Jan in the blue. Bisick making quick work over there on mat number 3. He's already up 4-0 on top, 45 seconds into the match. You want to check that out. Looks like Devin Scott going against Indy on mat number 2. Osterman going against Japan, mat number 4. Looks like we're going to have a passivity warning on Chudzinski, his first of the match. And that will be his caution as well. These officials quick to go with that passivity caution, you'll notice. It varies by official, but they typically don't like to see zeros on the scoreboard, especially in Greco. And Jan on top. He's got one gut wrench, gets a second there, and another. 6-0, and that'll be the match. 8-0, I do believe, will end it. So Jan will advance at the 66 kilo bracket. Looks like he will face Marco Lara in the quarterfinals. All right, coming up, 75 kilos. We will have Stephen Bagwell wrestling out of the NYAC going against Johnny Stefanowicz of the Marines, names I can pronounce now, which really works for me. And you got your world bronze medalist from India going over there on mat number 2. Kumar, that is. He's up 4-0 on Scott. Excuse me, that's Sandeep over there. On mat number 2. So check that out. Looks like we're about ready to get underway here. Again, just waiting on Bagwell here. Looks like our man is here. Don't be confused by the Stewart singlet. That's Bagwell in the red, Stefanowicz in the blue. Let's get it on. Winner of this match will have Ashkat of Kazakhstan in the quarterfinals. This is around a 16 matchup. And Stefanowicz tries a front headlock roll. And he'll get 1 on that. And it looks like Bagwell's got a bloody nose there, so take some injury time. Get that all sorted out. Looks like we have quite a few of you guys watching, so we appreciate you guys coming on, checking out some Greco early Thursday morning, 9:30 here in the Springs. I'm about out of coffee. Go ahead, you guys on Twitter, have anything you want to chat with us about? Anything you'd like me to mention? Go ahead and tweet us at USA Wrestling. We'll talk new weights. We'll talk predictions. We'll talk whatever you would like. Be here till about 2:30, 1:30, 2:30, that range for this first session. And the second session will start at 4 p.m. tonight. 4 p.m. Mountain Time, that is. So 6 Eastern. And looks like Andy Bisick over there, at number 3, in a tight one. It's 11-8. 2 minutes 30 seconds left in the second period. Always love it when I get a shout out from the Canadian friends here. 49 North always has something clever to say. Great videos too, check them out. 49northwrestling.com. We're back to action here. Got the blood stopped. You got a headlock attempt there. Gut wrench out of bounds. Let's see how they score this. Mat official wanted to call a slip there. I think it was a confirmed takedown by the judge in the chair. And then a confirmed gut wrench out of bounds. So 5-0 is the score. And Stefanowicz body lock throw to the back. This will be it, folks. Whether it's a pin or a technical fall remains to be seen. And asking for the fall, he gets it. So Stefanowicz with the quick fall, 103 in the first period. All right, looks like we're coming full circle. Back down to 59 kilos. Betterman coming up. Joe Betterman wrestling out of the U.S. Army WCAP program. Going against Ravindir Singh of India. And I'm going to go check on something real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Looks like Betterman 2-0 lead. Have to go check on mat number 4. Looks like we're having go time issues already. So the tournament's moving fast, which is a good thing. And Betterman, good action here. And he gets the takedown there. It looks like India tried a little duck. And Betterman just counters very nicely. So he takes a 4-0 lead. And again, 49 North chiming in on Twitter. Loves the rule changes, as do I. Makes it a lot more exciting. Get back to wrestling, not nuance. We'll get one there. Correct throw for Betterman. So he takes a 5-0 lead. Got about a minute left here in the first period. If you guys don't follow 49 North, you should probably get on that if you're on Twitter and you're a wrestling fan. Always have some great video up. Constantly coming up. It's at 49 North Rest, WREST. That's his handle, or you can just search for 49 North Wrestling. That was my bad attempt at a Canadian impression. So we got an arm spin there. Betterman slips out of it, comes around behind. He'll get 2, is up 7-0. Looks like he'll head into the second up 7-0 unless he can get a quick takedown here. Or we will have a challenge. If he loses this challenge, he'll give up a point and the match. But we'll go ahead and get this challenge up and running. Alrighty. Just working on this challenge real quick. So it looks like India's going to win that challenge. So some points are going to be taken off the board. So 5-0 score now. You can click it there. Yeah, sometimes those can be a little finicky. Yeah. So we end the first 5-0. Excellent filmography there. Look at that picture. So it looks like DeNova and Gunnell's going on mat number 4. Be a good one. Check that out. And of course, we've got the man, Joe Betterman, here. Up 5-0, starting the second period. And Parkview Wrestling just tweeted in about to watch Joey DeNova wrestle at the Schultz. Tune in to mat number 4 to watch him. He's up right now, going against Julian Gunnels. It's tied at 1 apiece. Closing in on about a minute left in the first period. Shout out there to Parkview Wrestling. And Compound Wrestling also likes the new rules. Appreciate you guys chiming in early this Thursday morning. Might not be early for you guys. It looks like we're going to have a passivity warning on Singh. He goes for another arm spin. Betterman's going to get 2 takedown on that. And a gut wrench, and that should be the match. 9-0. Joe Betterman will take it. He's going to advance to the quarterfinals, where he'll actually have the winner of that match on mat number 4, Gunnels and DeNova, which is 1 apiece right now. About to end the first period. All right, coming up, another 59 kilo round of 16 matchup. Rikiya Matsuzawa, who we saw earlier, is going against William Simpson. Yeah. So Matsuzawa with an 8-0 tech fall over Isaiah Verona in the opening round, pigtail matchup. Going against William Simpson now, wrestling out of the Army. Like we're about ready to go. So Matsuzawa quick around the back. Oh, that was lightning fast. Surprised he didn't get that takedown. Again, he's just reaching around, not even dragging. It's almost like a fake drag, just hop around behind. Working on the head now. He had the football grip for a second. Simpson works that wrist. Able to peel his hand off his head. Matsuzawa going hooks now. Simpson, you can see he has that head buried underneath there in his chin. Gunnell's opening up a 7-4 lead over DeNova on mat number 4. Trying to keep up with that. And I think Spencer Mango is up on mat number 3 going against Kazakhstan. Simpson with the takedown. He's up 2-0. Just under a minute. Matsuzawa counters. That'll get white paddled. So 2-0. Simpson in the lead. 1:47 on the clock. Mango against Kazakhstan, still scoreless. A little under a minute in. 1 minute to go on mat number 4. 7-3 Gunnell's over DeNova. Winner will face Joe Betterman in the quarters. And that'll be a takedown there for Matsuzawa. Ties it up at 2 apiece. And going out of bounds. He'll get 2. 6-2 the score. .30 seconds left here in period number 1. Gunnels takes it 11-3 over DeNova. And Mango still in a scoreless battle on mat number 3. Spencer finished 5th at the World Championships this year. Had a heck of a tournament. Was one flurry away from getting that bronze medal. 4, 3, 2, 1, so first period ends here on mat number 1, 6-2 in favor of Matsuzawa. Like coming up on mat number 4 is Rayvon Perkins and Wang of China. That's a 66 kilo bout. Coming back for the second period here. Matsuzawa digging hooks early on. He's got it jacked up pretty high. Going for that pinch headlock. He's got the body lock. Tosses it. No exposure there. He's going to get 1 for the correct throw. 7-2 score. And he's got, looks like Simpson's going to get something here. 4 for Simpson. It looked like Matsuzawa had it there, and Simpson able to pop those hips through. Makes it a closer match here, 7-6, anyone's match. Again, it's kind of funny seeing the officials. They're still getting used to that 4-point throw as well. The official on the mat threw up a 3, then immediately switched it to 4. A little bit of a transition here, learning new rules. Might be the first tournament with the new rules for a lot of these officials. I know I saw a couple of them at the Jack Pinno Cup last week. And if you actually want to watch some of those Jack Pinno Cup matches, they'll be up on the USA Wrestling YouTube probably later this week, if they aren't already up. I know they've been uploading. And it looks like we're going to have a challenge on mat number 4. I'll be right back. So we actually had no challenge on mat 4. China didn't want to go there. And Matsuzawa working for the fall here on mat number 1. Like Mango opened up the scoring in period number 2 there on mat number 3. He's up 2-0. Might be working through a challenge right now, actually. That's what it looks like. And that'll be the fall there for Matsuzawa. Comes with 13 seconds left in the match. So that'll put him in the quarterfinals at 59 kilos. And he will be going against Sharma of India. So quarters at 59, all but set. Every match except for that Mango match over there on mat number 3 that's still under review. So quarterfinal matchups at 59, you'll have Joe Betterman going against Julian Gunnels. Wei Li of China going against Mirambek of Kazakhstan. Then you'll have Gaurav Sharma of India going against Matsuzawa, who we just saw here. And then Keaton of China be going against the winner of that Mango Nursultan matchup that's going on right now. Mango currently in the lead 2-0, but challenge is underway. Don't know the specifics. You can tune in to mat number 3. Check that out. Still waiting on a go time there on mat number 4. Yeah. Well, it might have been 30 to 45 for World Championships. I don't know if they changed it for this international competition. I think it's 30. I think it's 30, yeah. Yeah, but they changed it for Worlds to 45. All right, coming up here, 66 kilos. Looks like we have Jamel Johnson going against Kalinov Daniyar of Kazakhstan. This is a round of 16 matchup. Winner has Sandeep Yadav of India in the quarterfinals. And just to keep you guys up to date, Mango up 5-0 after that challenge. And there's 1:45 on the clock there. Mat number 3. You want to see the tail end of that. Jamel Johnson with the takedown here after the Kazakhstan throw. He ties it up at 4 with that gut wrench. Going again, has that trapped arm. It's 6-4 now. And he's going right side, out of bounds. Johnson with a flurry of gut wrenches there. I believe it's 8-4. Unless I'm mistaken. I believe it's 8-4. If memory serves me right, he got 3 gut wrenches. Some discussion on the officials on what it's 4-4 on the scoreboard right now, but pretty sure he got 3 gut wrenches there. So it should be 8-4 score. And again, excellent camera coverage here. The Dave Schultz. And they're going to settle on 6-4. Don't know why they wouldn't challenge here. The Chinese official here definitely has it. So officials working it out. 8-4 now. Got it worked and correct. So actually, I think that's the second time we've seen Johnson today get thrown for 4. And then he comes back strong. He's up 8-4. A lot of action. We're just halfway through the first period. Mango won over there 5-0. So he will advance to the quarterfinals as well and finalize that 59 kilo quarter matchups. World team member Jordan Holm coming up on mat number 3 now at 85 kilos. Was 84 kilo rep at Worlds this year. We're starting to get into those other weights. We've primarily seen 66 and 59. Had a couple 80 kilo matchups just because it's a round robin. But some of these smaller weights starting to get underway. It looks like we've got 98 kilos going on mat number 2, 85 going on mat number 3, 80 going on mat number 4. So we round out the quarterfinals here. We'll end the first period 8-4. Favor of Jamel Johnson. Yeah, Marcus Finot going against Yokoi of Japan over on mat number 2. That's scoreless, 2 minutes in. And that first 85 kilo bout on mat number 3 with Jordan Holm. Holm up 4-0, 1 minute into the match, and working on top. Winner of that goes into the quarters. That's the only round of 16 matchup at 85 kilos. I think Holm just salted that away 8-0. A couple of gut wrenches there. So he'll advance, and he'll face Nur Sultan of Kazakhstan in the quarterfinals. Other quarterfinal matchups at 85 kilos is C.J. Myers against Mark Stenberg. That's on Jordan Holm's side of the bracket. Then you'll have Zach Nielsen going against Ping of China. And then Anil Kumar going against Peter Hicks. Kumar of India, Hicks of the Army WCAP. So that's your quarterfinal matchups. On mat number 3, 85 kilos. Again, we're at 66 kilos here on mat number 1, 30 seconds in to the second period. Daniar of Kazakhstan comes out early, arm throw, gets that 4-point toss. Johnson counters with a takedown of his own and 3 gut wrenches. So that'll be a slip there on another arm throw for Kazakhstan. And the officials have been a lot more active on these slips. We've seen that at the World Championships for sure. I think it was Spencer Mango who had a wrestler who just kept throwing arm throws for about the first 2 minutes. So he must have thrown at least 5 or 6. Called a slip every time. Mango ends up on top trying to work. Just doesn't work out. It's a little bit frustrating at times for some wrestlers, especially when you know they're doing their good defense. Halfway through the second, still at 8-4 score. Both guys just pushing. Johnson looks like he's ducking in. I think Johnson's going to get hit here. All right, so Johnson warned, that's his caution. Daniar will get choice to put Johnson down, and he does. And Kazakhstan working on top. Johnson solid so far. High gut now. Slips down to a mid gut. Johnson counters well, no exposure. So they're going to go out of bounds. No points on the board, back to the feet. And if you want to tune into mat number 4, you got the Russian Ruslan Mukadirov. And I saw him at NYAC wrestle, and he's got a mean and nasty headlock. So if you want to see a headlock coming up, then go ahead and tune that in, mat number 4. Russia versus India. 96 kilo bout, that is. So 15 seconds here. Looks like Johnson's going to take this one. And he will advance to the quarters against Sandeep Yadav of India. Other quarterfinal matchups at 66 kilos, Bryce Sadoris wrestling out of the Marines, going against Shoei Abiku of Japan. Then you've got Abek of Kazakhstan going against Perkins. And then Marco Lara against Yan of China. So that rounds out your quarterfinal matchups. At 66, we're going to go to 98 kilos now. And we have Patrick Carey, Minnesota Storm, going against Izatov Mikhail of Kazakhstan. And headlock. Yeah, well, I called it, I think. Headlock on mat number 4. Told you he was dirty with it. Russian gets the fall. First Russian we've seen. We've actually got a couple Russians here this week. I know freestyle, I saw they have Bogomoev and Amiev who wrestled in those Russia duels. I saw them earlier at the training facility. Good guys, came up, said hi to me. Water for you? Yeah. Here. Thank you very much. Amiev actually took second at the Ivania Regan last week. And most of you probably know this, but Amiev was the first international win on the senior level for Aaron Pico, the high school phenom. Amiev had that close match with Kellen Russell. Russell ended up beating him by fall, but I believe it was 13-13 with about 10 seconds left of the match at the time of the fall. So some good Russians here this weekend. Excited to see them compete. And here, Kerry and Mikhail getting underway. Kerry in the red, Mikhail in the blue. Kerry, of course, wrestling for Minnesota Storm. Looks like David Arndt picked up the win at heavy for the United States over China on mat number 3 just a moment ago. What's going on? Good, how's it going? Got Joe Rao going against Japan on mat number 4. And Pete Gunaridis has the lead over Kazakhstan on mat number 2, 4-0. And Mikhail with the toss there. To the back, that'll be 4-0. Mikhail leads over Kerry. So this is around a 16 bout at 98 kilos. The winner of this will have Kevin Mejia of Honduras. And still got a couple round of 16 matchups to go before those quarterfinals are set. We'll let you know what those quarterfinal matchups are. It looks like they're all on the mat right now, about to get settled. And we've got a toss there for Mikhail. That'll be 4 points for him, and the match will end regardless if it's a pin or a tech. Mikhail would advance to the quarterfinals. Now it looks like we're going to have a fall, 98 kilos. So Kerry goes down by fall. So it'll be Mikhail versus Mejia in the quarters. Looks like Joe Rao picks up the win for the Minnesota Storm there, also at 98 kilos. He will advance to the quarters. Rao will face Nastachenko of Kazakhstan. Coming up here, we will have the big man, Robbie Smith, wrestling out of the NYAC World Team Member this year for the United States, going against Arata Sonata of Japan. Robbie Smith actually ended up getting 5th place at the Worlds after some drug test failures by a gentleman ahead of him. Actually the gold medalist from Iraq. Or excuse me, Iran, not Iraq. So I think Robbie was originally in 8th, moved up to 5th. Lost a tough one to the Turk in the quarterfinals. And then the Turk actually ended up getting upset by the Iranian. But regardless, we're here. Dave Schultz, Robbie Smith. We've been informed Robbie likes it with a Y, not an IE at the end of the Robbie. So that's what we're going to do. So we only have 2 round of 16 matchups at the 130 kilo weight class as well. Well, you got this one, then you got the one going on mat number 2 between Eric Nye and Naveen of India. Looks like Nye got the fall over there, so he will advance to the quarters. Just waiting on this one to finalize the quarterfinal matchups at 130 kilos. Robbie Smith getting to go on top. He likes that front headlock. And he'll take it to the back. So that'll be 2 for Robbie. Going again. And that'll be another 2. Japan, odd technique. He's sliding underneath. So that'll be it for Robbie Smith, working that front headlock. 8-0 will be the final with the fall. Actually, I don't think it will be a fall. It'll be 2-2-4. That last action will not count. All semantics. Robbie Smith, 8-0 tech fall victory. He will advance to the quarters. So quarterfinals are set at 130 kilos. Have Robbie Smith. Mm-hmm.
How's it going? Good. Good deal.
Getting a lot of traffic out here?
Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad. USA.
So again, quarterfinals, 130 kilos. Robbie Smith going against Yurkin of Kazakhstan. Parker Betts going against Arad Trice. And that other quarterfinal on that side of the bracket. And you'll have other side of the bracket, Eric Nye going against Toby Erickson and Jamil Byers, past world champion for the United States. Had a rough year last season, but looking to make his comeback. Jamil Byers going against David Arndt. And that'll round it out, 130 kilos. Again, that's bumped up a little bit. Freestyle, it's 125 for heavy. Looks like we're going to go to some consolation matches right quick. Good one here. You got Nico Trigas, NYAC, going against Isaiah Verona. That's at 59 kilos. And I think that 59 is a good spot for Trigas. You've seen him bump up in the past to 60 kilos from 55. He's wrestled both. Verona, definitely a small 59 kilo. You can see there, Trigas just horsed him there. Verona had the headlock. So yeah, this is that first round consolation match. And on mat number 2, looks like a Nate Engel, your World Team Trials runner-up at 55 kilos last year, going against Kitamura of Japan, also first round consolation. And let's see how they score this here. Looks like Triga's going to get 2 on that. Verona going to get some points, 2 for him. Looks like we've got blood. We're back to it here, about halfway through this first period. 6-2 score for Trigas. Now Verona locking up a body lock. And it looks like Trigas will get some points here. 2 points is what is confirmed. 8-2 score. 2 points away from that technical fall. And 4-point arm toss for Trigas. That'll make it a technical fall. 12-2 final. So Nico Trigas will advance on the backside. He'll have the winner of Nate Engel and his Japanese opponent Kitamura over there on mat number 2. And it looks like we're going to go to some front side matches now on 59 kilos, quarterfinals. So it looks like we're going to head to that 59 kilo first quarterfinal. Joe Betterman going against Julian Gunnels. Betterman coming in as the 1 seed here. Top of the bracket. Interesting enough, Spencer Mango, number 2 seed. All the way at the bottom of the bracket. So that would be something to watch. You know, those guys train all the time. They're same team, Army WCAP. Both live out here in Colorado Springs. So it'll be a fun match to watch, should that take place. We're underway here, Betterman and Gunnels. It's like we actually have 3 Americans in the quarters here. 59 kilos, these 2 and Mango. Nate Engel working on the fall over there on mat number 2 to advance in the quarterfinal round, and he gets the fall. He'll face Nico Trigas next round of consolations. Gunnels digging that hook. Betterman tosses it. He almost just caught the elbow. Whipped him over real quick. So it looks like 5-2 is your score right now in favor of Betterman. Betterman just horsing Gunnels out of bounds. 6-2 now. I think that 59 kilo actually works in Betterman's favor. Pretty short guy, stocky. He's definitely short for 60 kilos. And that extra kilo can't hurt him. And a nice over-under toss there. Lat drop from Betterman. He'll get the fall, and he will advance to the semis. Betterman looking tough today, guys. It's his third victory on the day already. 2 tech falls and a pin for Betterman. All right, coming up next quarterfinal at this weight, you will have Sharma going against Matsuzawa. This will actually be the top quarterfinal on the bottom side of the bracket. So the winner of this will have the winner of Tian and Mango. Betterman has the winner of Lee and Mirambek. I don't believe those two have wrestled yet. All right, we've got Sharma and Matsuzawa for a spot in the semis at 59 kilos. Matsuzawa working the head early, able to get the push out. They're going to go 1-0 Matsuzawa. It's like Brian Graham, your winner over on mat number 2. He'll advance on the backside. You guys who were trying to watch Joey DeNova, he's up right now on mat number 4 against Jones. Looks like we have a challenge there too, so I'll head over there. All right, we are back. for that challenge. I'm at number 4. So, you know, I'm the challenge guy around these parts. If we have a challenge, I got to go do it. So, apologies for that. And Matsuzawa, looks like he's going to take a 4-0 lead on that throw as the first period is winding down. And that'll do it. First period ends 4-0 Matsuzawa. He's looked impressive today. You see him there. Getting the towel down from his coach. So we're about 30 seconds in here to the second period. Matsuzawa with the headlock. Close to the fall there, but that'll be 4 points. 8-0 tech fall. Matsuzawa advances to the semis. Who he will face, we don't know yet. It'll be the winner of Tan and Mango. Tan out of China. Mango, of course, United States. We're going to go to 66 kilo quarterfinal. There you have Bryce Sidoris going against Yabiku of Japan. Sidoris in the red, Yabiku in the blue. I believe your semi or quarterfinal matchups at 59 kilos going on mat number 2. Those 2 remaining. I'll keep you up to date on that. Well, we've bumped up to 66 kilo quarterfinals. Sidoris has a win over Anand Kumar of India in the round of 16 by fall in 51 seconds. And he's got the opening takedown here. Gut wrench. 4-0 score. Actually, mat number 2 is also 66 kilo quarterfinal. Abek of Kazakhstan going against Perkins. Ready RP National. And Sidoris working a headlock there. Now he goes to front head. Can't get it. Good hip position there. And Yabiku trying to pick up the pace a little bit here. He's working head and hooks. So 30 seconds left here in the first period. Still 4-0 for Sidoris. Over on mat number 2, got a quarterfinal matchup, Perkins and Abeck. That's scoreless. First period, 30 seconds left. Looks like Perkins is working on top. Mango and Tan of China are coming up on mat number 3. So that's another quarterfinal matchup. Spencer Mango, mat number 3. And it looks like that Chinese guy has about a foot on him. Again, that's the one thing you'll see for Mango. He's going to be a little bit of an undersized 59-kilo competitor. His first tournament at this weight, so we'll see how he makes the adjustment. Look good so far. Looks like Perkins up 1-0 at the end of the first there on mat number 2. Mango just now getting underway against China. And we've got Sidoris and Yabiku here. Quarterfinal, 66 kilos. You're going to have another 66-kilo match coming up. Consolation on mat number 4. That'll be the last 66-kilo conso match between Kumar and Sancho. Then after that, should be going back to quarterfinals. Sidoris working that body lock to the back. And this could be all she wrote. And it will be, actually. It'll be 4-8-0 for Sidoris. And there's a challenge brick on the mat. Let's see if they want to challenge it. So they will challenge it. So we are going to have a challenge here. It was pretty evident feet to back, but we will go to the challenge.
Just put here. Wait.
So we're all set and ready to go. We got some new technology going on today. Okay. Oh, you want to look at it? Okay. Again, little miracle style from the referees. Just to keep you guys updated, Mango up 3-0 on China. Mat number 3. All right, we are ready to go. See it again. One more again. All right. So Sidora's going to win that challenge. He's going to win the match 9-0. You get a point on that challenge call as well. Since Yabiku did not win the challenge, other wrestler gets a point. Mango's still up 3-0. Mat number 3. Looks like we have our first quarterfinal at 71 kilos. On mat number 2, got Kendrick Sanders going against Kazuhiro Hanayama of Japan. Name has a nice ring to it. So Sanders still scoreless over there. Just started up about 30 seconds in. Mat number 2, if you want to watch that. Sanders, known for his high flyer miles he gives people. So we're back to it. We're going to go 66 kilos. You got your quarterfinal here. Marco Lara, wrestling out of the Army W Cap, going against Pengfi Yan of China. Lara won first round technical fall 11-0. Yan won 8-0 tech fall. Meeting up in the quarters. Looks like we're going to have a slip there on that throw by Lara. Still scoreless. And I mentioned earlier about the increased slip calls. Reasoning behind that, of course, to increase action, give wrestlers better mentality, wanting to go out there and try moves and not just try to keep it close or keep it low scoring, afraid to get thrown to the back, try a throw and get caught. So that's the reasoning behind it. Can be frustrating at times, but it's what we got now. So Sanders, he's working on that reverse gut. I know if you like seeing reverse gut tosses, Sanders is the best in the biz. And he's got it locked up over there on mat number 2. Won't get it back up to the feet. But he is up 5-0 in quarters. Mango up 3-0. That's second period over there, about 2 minutes left on mat 3. We're going to have a caution going against China. Lara gets choice. He will put Yan down. Sanders picks up the win over there. Mat number 2. He'll advance to the semis. So Lara unable to get anything there. Still scoreless. And it appears we will end the first period scoreless.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So our other 66 kilo quarterfinals going on mat number 4. Got Sandeep Yadav of India going against Jamel Johnson, the Army. Again, that's mat number 4, our last 66 kilo quarter. And it looks like Spencer Mango is going to win at 5-1 over there and advance to the semis at 59 kilos. And we are still scoreless here. Late. Actually about 4 minutes into the match. Got 2 minutes left. And that'll be the first point. Lara steps out, so Jan gets a point. 1-0. Lara working the drag now. Jan has body lock. Both guys have body lock cinched up. Lara tries the toss. Mat official awards 1 point Lara, correct throw, but white paddled by judge and chair. So it's still 1-0. And another push out there for China. 2-0 lead. 1:29 on the clock. And Jan again with the push out, another point. So Jan really taking control here, up 4-0. Lara just seems to be gassing out. .20 seconds now, and it appears Jan is going to advance to the semis. And there you have it, 4-0. Pengfi Yang of China advances to the semis. Don't know who he'll face yet. So we're awaiting a result on mat number 4. We got that last quarterfinal between Yadav and Johnson going on right now. It's tied up at 3. Johnson's shaking up a little bit, so working on that injury. But tied up at 3, 17 seconds left in the first. Coming up, it looks like we're going to head to 71 kilos. quarterfinal here. Ryoto Naji of Japan going against Bo Beckman of NYAC. I'm all out of coffee and I just lost my top. Where did that go? That's odd. All right, so we're getting underway here at 71 kilos. Beckman and Najai. I'll try some different pronunciations, see if I can get that. Got Andy Bisick going there on mat number 3. Looks like he's on top. Can't see the scoreboard. So we've got 75 kilo quarterfinals going. Mat number 2, Jordan Spieler going against Maximilian Prudizano of Argentina. Looks like Spieler's up 2-0 there at the break. And Johnson and Sandeep Yadav still going at it on mat number 4. Bisick up 3-0 over India on mat number 3. Beckman working on top here. He'll get it. That'll be 4. Confirmed 4. Reason for that, lift feet to back. Beckman brought the Japanese wrestler all the way to his feet before he turned him. If you're confused why that's 4 and not 2, try to clear that up for you. So that's a confirmed slip there. Still 4-0, 12 seconds left in the first period. Beckman and Najai. All right, we'll head to the break with that 4-0 score. Just to update you, mat number 2, Spieler up 4-0 in the quarters. Mat number 3, Andy Bisick up 5-0 in the quarters. And mat number 4 looks like Sandeep Yadav has an 8-5 lead on Jamel Johnson halfway through the second period. going to give him 2 there. I think we're going to see a challenge. Our Japanese coaches want a trip. Back up to the feet. Will be challenged. So officials confer they're going to give no points on that. No challenge necessary. Still 4-0 score. Couple minutes left in the second.
Stop.
4-2 now your score on that takedown. Johnson and Yadav on mat number 4. 2-point match, 10 seconds left. Yadav, he's up by 2 points, trying to get to those semifinal at 66 kilos. And that score will hold. Sandeep Yadav will advance to the semis at 66. And go through here and give you the full semifinal lineup. 66 kilos. Semis, top semi, you'll have Bryce Sidoris going against Abek of Kazakhstan. Second semi, Jan against Yadav.
Hardware.
Wireless is way slow, so I was just curious. Could be pulling off the same deal. Okay. Good to know. Thanks.
45 seconds left in this match. Beckman trying to nail up a slot in the semis. 71 kilos. He's up by 2 right now. This is the final quarterfinal match to be decided at 71 kilos. And Nagai is going to get his chance here on top. Andy Bisick advances to the semis on mat number 3. All right, so we got 25 seconds. Let's see if Nagai can do anything here. Back up to the feet, 14 on the clock. Beckman just has to hold position here, and he should be on to the semifinals at 71 kilos.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it. Bo Beckman advances. He will face Ashkat of Kazakhstan in the semis. Other semifinal will be Kendrick Sanders versus Joseph Foreman of the Marines. Only 8 guys at that weight. Sanders, your top seed. Beckman, your number 2 seed. Both advance. So I believe we're going to go to 80 kilos now. Correction, 75. Yep, 75 kilos, quarterfinal. We will have Maksat of Kazakhstan going against Jake Fisher. Wrestles out of the Minnesota Storm. You see Fisher there walking around in the blue singlet. Maksat there in the red on your right-hand side. Just getting ready to get underway. Jordan Holm going for the Minnesota Storm on mat number 3 if you want to watch him. Jordan Spieler takes it. He advances to the semis. 75 kilos. Actually, we'll have the winner of this match. Fisher with the early takedown. And a turn here. They're going to go 2 on that, so 4-0. Fisher in the lead, looking strong. And we'll go out of bounds there. Another point for Fisher going out of bounds. 5-0 score. Just about halfway through this first period. Moxa has that over under body lock cinched up. Fisher, good defense so far. Fisher just horses him down there. He'll get 2 on the takedown. Actually, they're going to call it a slip. So slip through there. Not sure I completely agree with that. But that is the call. We're going to have another slip throw there. And this is the point that I was mentioning earlier. Sometimes be a little frustrating. Guys ending up on top constantly with solid defense, but don't get the points and back on the feet. Fisher digging hooks. Headlock attempt there from Kazakhstan. They're going to give him, let's see how they do this. They're going to give him 2 to Fisher. Mat official awarded 1 for a correct throw. Judge and chair don't confirm that. They do confirm the 2 to Fisher, so it's 7-0. 26 seconds left in the first. Another throw attempt there from Kazakhstan, no points. So we'll head to the break, 7-0 for Jake Fisher. And over there on mat number 3, Jordan Holm is down 4-2 at the break. He's wrestling Kazakhstan. If you want to check out Jordan Holm, mat number 3, about to start the second period. All right, here we go. Back to it at 75 kilos. 7-0 Fisher. Takedown will do it. Push out will do it. And Kazakhstan gets behind. And that might be a 4-point toss there. They're going to give them 2. And not giving Fisher any points there. So 7-2 is the score on the board. Back on the feet. Kazakhstan coming out solid early here in the second. Trying to make a match of it. Again, Jordan Holm still down 4-2 over there on mat number 3. They're about a minute into the second period. for a warning there on Fisher. He'll get the first warning, passivity warning. Again, it's passivity warning, then it'll be a caution and loss of position. And then it'll be a caution and a point and loss in position. Then on the fourth one, you are done. That hasn't changed since the World Championships. Only new rule additions in Greco. I mean, you have the 4-point throw as opposed to 3. That is the main concern. So Kazakhstan getting his chance to work on top. He's got a gut wrench locked up, trying to lift. And it's like hand to hand, so he'll get a point there, 7-3. Fisher trying to hold him off. Back up to the feet. 1 minute left. Fisher is giving up 3 points here in the second. Still hanging tough, solid 4-point advantage right now. Jordan Holmes still down 4-2 there. A minute left. He gets to go on top late in the second period. He's going to have to get a turn here, tie this thing up. Doesn't appear Holmes going to get it. So they're going to be back on their feet about 50 seconds. We're back to this match. Looks like Jake Fisher's going to take it 7-3. He will advance to the semifinals. He'll face Jordan Spieler. Coming up, we'll have an 85-kilo quarterfinal. Anil Kumar going against Peter Hicks. Holm gets a push out there. 15 seconds on the clock. It's 4-3 now, but Holm is still trailing. Holm coming in. And that's going to go to a challenge over there for Holm. So it looks like Holm's going to get a point there on a leg violation. Be tied up at 4. Not sure who has the criteria advantage over there. So here we have Hicks and Kumar. Hicks in the blue, Kumar in the, well, orange, but supposed to be red singlet for India. We'll have that first caution there on Kumar. So Hicks will go down. Kumar will go down. Hicks on top. He'll get his chance to work. Hicks has that gut wrench locked up. And he'll get it. 2-0 score. And another 2 for Hicks. Pushes that lead up to 4. Just under a minute now. Hicks still holding on to that 4-0 lead. Looks like Jordan Holm is going to win his match over there, 4-4. So he'll advance. Got that other 85 kilo quarterfinal going on mat number 2. It's 7-6 in favor of Mark Stenberg. In the second period, looks like.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So that will be the end of the first period here. 4-0. Hicks in the lead. Couple gut wrenches. Got Nowry and Simpson going on mat number 4. Nowry with the 4-0 lead. We're coming back to it here. Looks like Stenberg won over there, 7-6 final over Myers, so he'll advance to face Jordan Holm in the semis. Got the other side of the bracket here at 85 kilos. Kumar and Hicks going. So now Hicks will have to go down. Kumar trying to go left side with it. Hicks, solid defense. Rolling that lock. And nothing again for Kumar. Good defense for Hicks. Back up to the feet. 156 in the second. Looks like our other quarterfinal at 85 kilos is going on right now on mat number 3 between Zach Nielsen and Fei Pang of China. So tune in mat number 3 if you want to watch that one. So that'll be the second caution there against Kumar. He'll give up a point and position. 5-0 now for Hicks. Simpson closed the gap on Nowry over there. It was 8-1 at the end of the first. Now it's 8-7. 10-7 now as Nowry gets a takedown. So 2 minutes left in that match. Hicks working on top, 45 seconds. Back up to the feet. .20 seconds now. It appears Hicks is going to salt this one away. Kumar trying a body lock. So Hicks is going to win it. He's going to face the winner of Zach Nielsen and Fei Peng. China, that's going on mat number 3 right now. That's scoreless in the first. Nowry looking for the fall on mat number 4. We're going to go to 98 kilos now. Actually have first quarterfinal going on mat number 2. Marcus Fano and Di Zhao of China. That's tied at 1 apiece. Again, that's mat number 2. So coming up here, we'll have Izatov Mikhail of Kazakhstan going against Kevin Mejia of Honduras. Nowry wins at 18-7 over Simpson, mat number 4. Got Nate Engel and Nico Trikas coming up on mat 4, consolation round 2 matchup. Both lost their opening match, immediately won a backside match, and now they're meeting up early on in the consos, 59 kilos. Right here, mat number 1, we've got Mikhail and Mejia going at it. Mikhail's in the red singlet, Mejia in the blue. Have 2 there on the takedown for Mejia. Two on the gut wrench as well, 4-0 score in favor of Mejia. They back up to the feet. We've got a nice tight arm spin there for Mejia. He's trying to come around the back, didn't get any exposure there, so it'll still be scoreless on that exchange. We got a challenge on mat number 4. so back to it here. 4-4. A little bit of a switcheroo since I left you. So 2 minutes left. Mejias and Mikael. And I have a caution going against Mejia. Mikael will put him down. Get a chance to work on top here. 1:35 on the clock. So 1:15 here. I believe Mikael has the criteria right now. Should it go down to that? So we have a warning on red. So they're going to get one red on that. A 5-4 score with 25 seconds left. Mejia still has a chance here. Any point should do it. So that'll do it. Mikael advances to the semifinals. So coming up, we'll have Nastachenko of Kazakhstan going against Joe Rao, Minnesota Storm. All right, underway. Rao and Kazastenko. Close to the edge over there. Looks like Nico Trigus takes it over Nate Engel. Consolations on mat number 4 there. Robbie Smith wins by tech fall. So he'll advance to the semis. Nastachenko working strong here. Up 8-0, he gets a tech fall. He will advance to the semis. I believe we're going to go to some 130 kilo quarterfinals. We'll have Parker Betts and Gerard Trice coming up on this map. Got another 130 kilo quarterfinal going on. Mat number 2, Eric Nye, Toby Erickson. And here, Trice and Betts getting after it. Betts rocking that Minnesota mullet. Got going on up there. Apparently that's a new thing for the Storm. So go ahead and tweet us if you like Parker Betts' mullet there. I mean, it's pretty gnarly. Have any cool mullet pics, go ahead and send it to us. Why not? Minnesota guys will appreciate it. Trice in the blue, Betts in the red. Trice actually wrestled Greco and freestyle at the NYAC last November. But I think he's going to stick to that route, wrestling both styles. See what the best fit is for him. So Betts is working that front head. They're standing. So Betts is warned. It's his passivity warning. Betts has double unders now. Trice has the double overs. He's got it locked up. Got a warning, passivity warning blue now. Close to the edge. Trice doesn't step out. No points there. Some solid mat awareness from Gerard Trice. Now he works the 2-on-1. Betts will step out. 1-0 Trice. Trice working that 2-on-1. 20 seconds left in the first. It appears we're going to head to the second period with a 1-0 score. 'All right, we are back to it. Looks like Erickson's hurt over there on mat number 2. I think we'll see Nye advancing. Nye actually has that 7-0 lead anyways. He's in command over there. We're going to have a warning here. Caution on bets. So Trice will put him down. Starting semifinals over on mat number 2. We start with 59 kilos. Joe Betterman's up on mat number 2, and he is going against Mirambek of Kazakhstan. So again, if you want to watch Betterman in a semifinal match, mat number 2. Trice takes a 2-0 lead on that push out. Trying to make his way to the semis. We'll have semifinals on this mat coming up next as well, right after this match. Right now, consolation's going on mats 3 and 4. So under a minute left to go here in this match. Gerard Trice leading at 2-0. Neither wrestler with a takedown. A couple push outs for Trice. So that'll do it. Gerard Trice going to advance to the semifinals at 130 kilograms. Looks like Betterman over on mat number 2 is down 4-0, 1 minute into the match. Actually, we're going to have our last quarterfinal match. You're going to have Jamil Byers going against David Arndt. Byers, of course, world champion for the U.S. Arndt won the U.S. Open last year. Second at World Team Trials to Robbie Smith, who's already put his name in the semifinal. So one push out for Arndt. Byers getting in there. So Arndt, 2 quick push outs. And another push out for Arndt. 3-0 score.
Let's go. Get it. Get it, Byron.
And Arndt is just horsing Byers right now. We're going to get a caution against Byers. Fleeing the mat. In addition to that 1 point for Arndt. Arndt with the takedown. He's up 6-0. And close to the turn. That'll be it. 8-0. David Arndt with the very quick tech fall of Jamil Byers. So Arndt moves on to the semis. He'll face Eric Nye. Other semifinal will be Robbie Smith versus Gerard Trice. So I believe now we'll head to the 66 kilo semifinals. You'll have Bryce Sidoris wrestling out of the Marines. He is going against Yanchenko Abek of Kazakhstan. Sidoris on the mat now. Betterman down 4-3 in the second over there on mat number 2. So Sidoris comes in with a first round fall and a quarterfinal technical fall, 8-0. Abek with 2 technical falls to get to the semis, 8-0 and 9-1. our first warning. I'll go against Abeck. That'll be his first one. Betterman gets a push out there to tie it up on mat number 2. It's four apiece, 1:27 on the clock. Mat number 2. Abeck close to the push out there. Sadores able to circle in. Betterman up 5-4 now. Looks like maybe Betterman went on cautions over there. I'm not quite sure, but scoreboard says 5-4, 1:17 on the clock. And Betterman just got his hand raised. So Betterman's in the finals. Spencer Mango going against Japan in the other semifinal on mat number 2 there. Sadores getting his chance on top right here, mat number 1.